I'm Amanda.
And I'm Peyton.
And this is Keeping It Real-ish. Hey guys.
Hi everyone.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hope everyone's had a good week.
Yeah.
Hey, how was your week?
Week's been good.
Yeah. Anything noteworthy?
No.
Good.
I know. I
All
feel
right.
like it's every time it's been good. I mean, nothing crazy.
It's back to
Obviously,
school.
back to school. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, things are kind of picking up, I feel, because of back to school.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my college people are coming back. So either they're coming back or they're getting their hair done because they're about to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But other than that, nothing.
Season.
Yeah, nothing very noteworthy there.
No, yeah. It's a good week. Just kind of getting back in the groove. It's funny. You know, it's funny to me how the summer as a season feels like it has its own special treatment other than the other seasons because of just how our world functions with school. But
Yeah.
it seems to affect everything,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's that's when everyone vacations. Even if you aren't school aged or have school aged kids.
You still vacation then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people, people's summer places. Oh, I summer there. You never spring there.
No.
It
is
interesting.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, things have been good.
Pretty chill.
So
overall.
I actually got some new tools that I saw. One of my coworkers, Katie, sent me a TikTok. And so I searched up and found them. So I got a couple of new tools to try out and have bought them, ordered them, brought them into the salon, and am a bitch of habits. And so they have just sat there and I have not used them at all.
Oh, perfect.
So I have them in my possession. I just have yet to actually
use them.
So maybe once I do, I'll share.
Yeah. You'll get back to us.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
We have an I'm obsessed.
Yes.
Okay. My I'm obsessed today is my Laneige.
I always say Laneige.
I don't know what I say. Laneige. Yeah. Okay.
I also say croissant. So,
Croissant.
we're not.
Croissant. No, literally, we were talking about that. We were when you say something very, what else do you say? Croissant. And what else?
I say concierge.
Concierge. Anyways, Laneige, whatever she is. The lip sleeping mask, so good. Honestly, I love so many things from Laneige, whatever. Really good. I'm super picky about skincare. I don't have a skincare routine pretty much at all. But I'll use sometimes the moisturizer. It's called Water Bank something.
Blue one?
Yes.
I've used that before. I liked it okay.
Yeah. I feel like when you don't have a skincare routine, if you overdo it on the skincare, then your face is what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah.
So I try not to do anything too crazy, but just little moisturizer sometimes. And I do like that one. There's also a pink one that I like. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a little bit thicker. Anyways, I like those too. I love the smell of these. I'm super picky about a smell on my face. I just across the board. I don't know what it is. I'm just really picky about a smell on my face.
Okay,
and
you smell it all the time.
You do, and
there's smellers on your face.
Yeah, but there's something very specific about it where I'm even if I smell it and it smells good, if it's on my face, it starts grossing me out. I'm ew.
I feel clients can be like that about products sometimes.
Yes.
The products we use in their hair, they're it smells good, but I don't think I can smell it all day long.
All day long, yeah. But yes, I love this one. Obviously, it has a good smell to it, but it's literally just a lip thing. It's a sleeping mask, but honestly, you could wear it during the day as well. Really hydrating, really good for our upcoming season if it ever chooses to get a little cooler out, but really good for when it is a little bit drier out. It has the vitamin C in it, and it also has
vitamin C.
The vitamin C. It also has coconut oil and then the berry fruit complex. And I think the flavor is something berry related. But anyways, it's honestly really good. I just knew for sure it had vitamin C in it. But the berry fruit complex and the coconut oil all together, and you have really soft lips. So we love her.
You put me onto this, and I love it.
So
I use
good.
it every night. It is one of the only things I've ever found that I can put on my lips at night, and in the morning when I wake up, like my lips still feel like hydrated. And like plumper and all of that. So I love that stuff.
Oh wait, yeah, I love how I said it might have the berry flavor to it. It literally says berry/fruit.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's amazing. Love her. It normally comes with like a little like paddle thing to like scoop out, but I honestly always throw that away.
Immediately throw it away.
Yeah, I'm like,
I use the tip of my pinky.
Me too. Boop. And then, yep.
Which is probably like bacteria wise, like not the best, but I figure I'm putting it on like right after I wash my face. Yeah. Like my hands are clean.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Anyways, love her. Love anything from Laneige, Croissant, whatever it's called. Whatever she is.
Love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like personally, thank you, because I've used it for years now. So
yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. I feel like my mic keeps trying to run away from me. So
we'll just
every time I even like speak hard, it's like goodbye.
Yep.
So we'll see. All right. So for this week's episode, we were kind of inspired by all of the talk as of late with The Hunting Wives. And if you haven't watched The Hunting Wives, go watch it. It's one of the best, worst things I've ever seen. Right. Like it's just so entertaining. To me, that movie show, whatever, it feels like I did not read the book. I used to be a good reader. I'm not a reader anymore. And so, but I have a couple of friends that have read it and they're like, the book's really good. It definitely deviates from the book. So the series, the way I would best describe it is it feels to me like they had a good book, good concept, which by the way, did you know, like the author supposedly wrote the story. It was like a story that her grandmother had, it's like based on a true story, like from her grandmother and like her group of friends. Obviously it's different because she made it like modern day.
Yeah.
But like where stuff like that happened.
Iconic.
I know, right? But it feels like you take this good book with a good story and they put it into like a room of executives at Netflix that have never been to Texas, but wanted to put every Texas stereotype into the show. And it has so many like storylines that like don't add up and but it's so entertaining.
It's just entertaining. Yeah.
But the hair in it like was like, oh my God. Like it's definitely been a talk in the industry. And I feel like even outside of that, like the wigs are like, and then there's just, it made me think of, like they kept styling. There were a couple of episodes where some of the women in various characters would have the style of like where it was like more of like a smooth blowout, but like the two front pieces were curled.
Like, yes.
And all I could think of was when you were in Europe.
Yes. I was thinking of that too.
Well,
yes, I went to Europe and me and my friends were like, let's go get a blowout because obviously like, you know, we're traveling a lot, whatever. And I went, I think it was in Florence and I think it was only me and like one or two other girls. We decided to get the blowout and we go to this place and he uses like literally no product whatsoever. He washes my hair, starts blow drying it. And he then picks up I think it was like either a flat iron or a curling iron. I honestly don't remember. And everything was straight. And then he put like a wave right around my face. And that was it. Like literally that was it. And I was like, perfect.
You're like, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's great.
And it was like maybe $10. Like it was so inexpensive. And I was like just grateful that it was getting done. But it was so funny. And I sent them a picture or a video like immediately after. And I was like, do you guys like my style? Like it was really cute. Maybe it's in. Maybe we don't know about it.
He was just so ahead of his time.
He's really ahead of his time. And yeah, I'm not really sure what that style is, but I mean, I guess.
Sure. But I don't know if you noticed it, but like there were like a couple times where it was like that. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just feels like incomplete.
Yes.
Like,
I feel like Hunting Wives, like, I'm like, what did you guys spend y'all's budget on? The mansions? Because it wasn't on the hair. Like, simply.
It was on their freaking personal trainers because those women looked killer.
They did look amazing.
Amazing.
All of them. Yeah.
Anyway, but that inspired us. We were like, we should totally do an episode just talking about like iconic hair, good, bad, and everything in between. But hair that just for us felt like it was iconic or just noteworthy. Like we had a lot of takeaways from it. So you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
So my first one that I thought was like just amazing, noteworthy, whatever. Like when I first thought of this, I thought of like when we first thought of this, I thought of this movie. I thought of Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts, her iconic like curly hair. Obviously, when did that movie come out?
I want to look it up, but let me like guess. 1990?
Yeah. I feel like it was really, it was obviously early 90s, I would think.
I would say either 89 or 90.
Right.
Would be my
So
guess.
obviously I was yet to be born. Wasn't thought of yet.
Cool.
But, you know, I would
1990.
You're really good.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I was born.
She was born. I was not born. Give me a couple years and then I would be born. But I would just, if I was alive in the 1990s, if I saw that movie, I would run to get a perm. I would run. I also loved her hair color in it too. Her hair color I thought was really beautiful in it.
I think also what made it like such a thing was that for the first 20-30 minutes of the movie, she's wearing like this terrible wig.
Terrible.
Blonde bob.
Yep.
You know, straight across bang. And then it's like you finally see like, and she's hot like that. You know, she's got this smoking hot outfit on. But then it's like you see the real her and you're like,
so
oh my God, like just absolutely like gorgeous. And yes, her hair is beautiful.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm sure many a woman went and got a perm and did not look like that because that was just her natural curl. But it was beautiful.
Well, I love how just like, natural it looks. Like, I think at one point she like takes the wig off and just or something like, or maybe it was a hat or whatever it is, and it just falls perfectly. Yeah. And I'm like, oh,
beautiful.
Yeah, no.
Very iconic.
I've never really been like super into like perms or anything like that, but if I would have seen that movie in the 1990s, I would have ran and got a perm.
I had a few of them.
Oh, do you have any pictures?
I was like 10. And I remember I had a spiral perm. Those that are my generation above know what that is. I had a spiral perm and I have very fine, very straight hair. It's got like a little bit of texture to it, but not really. But hair that does not perm well. And so I had a spiral perm and then it just within a few days, it just didn't seem like much. So my mom made me go back to the salon and get another perm. Perfect. Which, like, I'm sure the stylist was like frustrated because she was probably like, "Ma'am, it's just there's only so much I can do. It's her hair." Like, obviously, I recognize that now, right? But so I had a second one, and it just it wasn't great. It wasn't great because I don't have curly hair, and it just wasn't. It's not gonna replicate real curly hair. And by the way, for those, because I know I hear it, like those that I've had clients that are like, I got a perm when I was like 13 and then it just never went away. Yes, it did. Yeah. Your hair, you just went through puberty and your hair became curly. So it doesn't even though it's perm stands for permanent, it's permanent to the hair it's done to. It's not to the follicle. So it does grow out. Yeah. But anyway, yes, iconic hair.
Loved her hair. Yes, that was the first one I thought of.
So the first one I thought of, I am of the generation, Scream was like iconic for me. And to this day, like my husband and I go see all the Scream movies when they come out. I love the Scream movies. There's just like a nostalgia to them that even if they're like terrible, right, I still love it. And I think it was less the movie, more the time and the place of it all, because it really came on the scene right before the internet took off. Yeah. And then as it gained interest, the internet took off. So I think it just like that's what kind of helped catapult it into being such a huge thing in the culture of that generation. But Courtney Cox's hair through those movies, the evolution of her hair. Gail Weathers, she plays a reporter. So you have the first Scream movie, the original, the OG. She honestly, lots of iconic hair in that whole movie. You got Drew Barrymore in the opening scene with her. She actually, funny enough, has a hairstyle like Julia Roberts' wig in Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
I actually think it's her hair. It might be a wig. I don't know.
If it was a wig, it looked good.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay, I'm saying all this. I've really only seen like clips of movies from Scream. Like I don't know if I've ever really watched maybe one of them. The one where like they get like poked in the boob, whatever that one is. Wait, isn't that Scream? Wait, stabbed in the boob.
Well, I mean, they stab in the chest a lot.
No. You would know what I'm talking about. Maybe this wasn't Scream. Shows how much I know.
Okay.
I thought it was the blonde girl gets stabbed in the tit.
Well, Drew Barrymore does get stabbed. Like when he stabs her, he like.
No, but it's like an iconic. Like it's like she has like big boobs, and it's like maybe implants or something. And she gets stabbed.
Maybe that was like the movies that were making fun of Scream.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. So, hey, let's just forget everything I've said. Keep going.
What were those, the scary movies?
Maybe I'm
it was
thinking
like
of
that.
The scary movies.
No. As someone who loves Scream, I can't have an appreciation for those movies because
perfect.
it's like making fun of
maybe
it.
I'm thinking of that.
But there was just a lot of iconic hair in that movie, and Rose McGowan is in it, and she's a blonde. And what like made it iconic of the time is it was like clearly before we knew how to like properly tone hair because everyone's hair is so brassy. So Rose McGowan has what looks to be like a bleach out, but it is like straight up just yellow gold, like raw looking. But Courtney Cox, the true iconic throughout all of it, she has just of the time the bangs with like the blowout hair, and she's got super dark hair naturally, and they put these like really chunky-ish highlights in her hair, and they're just like the raw lift of her dark hair, and so they're just like these orangey, brassy, chunky pieces through her hair, and it's just I appreciate it so much for what it was at the time, but it is just terrible. But she's like so beautiful. So you have that in Scream 1. Right. And then you have Scream 2, which Scream 2, she has like, I am like really obsessed with this one outfit she wears in it. Cause I mean, she's just so like cute and petite and tiny and like fit, and she's got great boobs. And she wears this one outfit that's just like so great. It's the black outfit that has like the white around. It almost looks like she's wearing like a harness kind of style. I'll show you a picture later. It's so great. But in that movie, she has catapulted to more of a national stage because she wrote a book and she's gotten a lot of like interest into her. So in that one, she's more on a national level. And so she has this like bob, like I mean business, but she has these, I would venture to say it's more like color blocking, not even chunky, because that's how chunky it is.
Perfect.
And it's like this dark red and black stripe.
Wait, this sounds iconic. Wait, maybe I could do something.
I mean, I have pictures.
Okay.
And I'll put pictures in. So you have that in season 2.
Okay.
And it's just like, I think everyone at that point was just like, what are we doing with her?
Right. Because wait, she's a reporter.
Yeah, she's like a journalist. Yeah. So
she's just an iconic hot reporter, not
right. Yeah. Right. And then in the third one is really where it kicked into like most like, oh, okay, we're trying to like do something here. It's almost like she would film Friends and have to be like regular. And then it was like when she would have summer break and film Screen, she was just like, can we make me like the most non-Monica that we can? That's how it felt a little bit. Mm-hmm. So she had longer hair, more like a mid-length, not a whole lot of layering. And she had a micro bang.
Yes.
That was like a feathery kind of, and we're talking micro. I mean, it's not, and what makes it so great is in that movie, the whole storyline is that it keeps happening. It keeps happening with this Scream face, ghost face killer thing. And in that one, the story of the first one has become so iconic that they're filming a movie of that story. Okay. So not only do you get Courtney Cox's hair in that with the little kind of crazy bang, but then also Parker Posey is playing her in the movie. Yes. And so you also get the hair from the first movie where Parker Posey has the brassy highlights. It is just like,
wait, maybe I need to go home and watch these.
You do. It's so great. It's so great.
I think I'm thinking of scary movies. I think the scary movie ones, because yeah, like, okay, this makes sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only really seen clips for sure of Scream.
And maybe we need to have a marathon
movie
because
night.
it's great.
Perfect.
But yeah, so that was in my mind when I think of like iconic hair. That's just that's the number one that stands out is her hair throughout all of that.
Yeah.
So
amazing.
Yeah. Next,
mine again, another iconic. I think of my generation. I think that people will totally get it, but you might not get it. So, okay, Amanda hasn't seen this movie, which obviously I think is crazy, but it makes sense because like it definitely probably came out in, I don't know, 2009, if that, like 2008. Like, yes. Aquamarine. Yeah.
2008, 2009?
Yes. So Aquamarine, we have, and wait, I even pulled up the picture for you too. Aquamarine, the iconic crimped with the blue underneath. This is iconic. You know, we were all like, yes, we want this.
Yeah, I mean, that's cute. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh my gosh, so upsetting.
But I could see, so how old were you?
I don't remember when I, like,
2006.
How old. Okay, 2006, yeah. I was going to say, it had to have been definitely, like, mid-2000s, in not mid-2000s.
Ironically, Emma Roberts is in that movie.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No. So anyway, so I knew it was like early 2000s, but like middle of 2000, 2010, because I was like, I know I was young, but not like super, I mean, I don't know. I was 6 or 7. It doesn't matter. All to be said. The blonde hair, crimped, like she just came out of the ocean.
I was about to say, is she a mermaid?
She's the mermaid.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, she just came out of the ocean.
The blue is a little on the nose. I gotta say.
Her tail is a shimmery blue.
Oh, okay.
It's beautiful. Her crimped hair goes over her boobs, and she doesn't wear like a top. It's just the
hold on. Is this a kids movie? And like she's just like tits out?
Yes, but she has her beautiful blonde hair is covering her boobs. She's perfectly fine. Okay.
Is it like a Disney movie?
Maybe it is a Disney movie, but it's iconic with her shimmery blue tail. So then when I was in the shower, I would always put my hair over my little tiny boobs. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm Aquamarine. Like, this was iconic. And then the blue underneath, like, it's amazing. I don't know if it was a Disney movie. We'll have to look it up.
It is really cute, though.
It's a cute movie. So that was the second thing I thought of, because I was like, oh my gosh, she's an icon.
Well, do you also feel like, I mean, with the blue, do you feel like that was something you had really seen before, or was that kind of like a first of?
I feel like that was probably like a first of it. And then, like, I mean, you know, shortly after, that's when people started doing the Kool-Aid, like on the underneath of their hair. So blondes would always do the blue, and the brunettes would always do the red, or blondes would do the pink one. They'll do the like strawberry one or whatever it was. But then I, like, probably a couple years after that, would put pieces of red Kool-Aid on my brown hair. You could hardly see it, but it was iconic. Yeah. So it was like it was like a first for maybe us to see.
So I'm sure there were people of my generation that did the Kool-Aid thing, but ours was really like sun-in. Did y'all do that?
We did do it.
Okay.
But again, like, I mean, I didn't, obviously, because I had brown hair, and I was like, it's not going to do anything to my hair, even though it probably would have. Yeah. And my mom never let us get sun-in. We got like a knockoff version that was like claiming to be healthier for the hair, you know? Okay. Sure. Yeah. I think, whatever. And so, but it never really worked that much. But I also, like, you know me, even now, I'm not like going to sit in the sun for a long time. Like, I'm like, I'm over it. Like, I just wouldn't, it was just never my vibe.
Well, we all destroyed our skin in the 90s. So it was, So.
Yeah. But yeah, that was I felt like very true to my generation. Aquamarine, the blonde with the blue chunks. It was stunning.
All right. So along that timeline, another one that I thought of, and actually, funny enough, Peyton thought of too, was Lindsay Lohan, Freaky Friday.
Yes.
Those chunky highlights.
Honestly, though, even her two, like, bandmate people, like her two they had really iconic hair too. There was like I would
say all the hair in that, because you got to give a shout out to Jamie Lee Curtis and that little pixie that she did.
She looked good.
She looked fan-freaking-tastic.
She looks
which
so
she
good.
still looks good.
She does still look good. Have you seen Freakier Friday
yes.
yet? Okay, yeah. So
it's so cute.
And then they ended up playing like homage to like the pigs. It was so cute.
And then the little date he has with the dress is so cute.
So funny.
But yes, I definitely think like that hair was really iconic.
Yes.
And it was like edgy, which is so funny, but like so cute. And she's just so cute. But what I am curious about is like, how did they keep it consistent, like in filming? Because how do you, I can't tell, like, was that just highlights they put in her? Was there some extensions that they added?
I feel like probably both, because then if you go to like the end scene where she's at her mom's wedding, she doesn't, like, the hair almost looks different, but I think at that point she has extensions in.
Well, because you never know, like with filming, that's what I'm always curious about in movies and in TV and all of that, like creating the consistency. Yeah. When you're filming something over time.
Yes.
It's like, how do you keep it
consistent? Yeah.
And like a lot of times, you know, they'll film, especially in a movie, they'll film something, they'll test it, and then they'll decide like, oh, we need to go back and add this scene, or we need to go back and
do something
else. Yes. And so it's like, I feel like that would be super challenging to try to replicate. Like there's a movie, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It's Ashley Judd and Hugh Jackman. And actually her hair is pretty iconic in that too. Greg Kinnear's in it. I'll look it up. But I remember it stood out to me because they ended up changing a scene and filming a scene. It was in a city, New York maybe, I don't remember. But the bulk of the storyline takes place in like fall, winter. There's even like a New Year's thing, all of that. And they ended up deciding that they needed an additional scene that they filmed, and it happened to fall in the summer. Yeah. And so her hair was different, and it was also hot. And so they filmed the scene, and it wasn't necessarily that I noticed it was a wig and watching it, but like after hearing that, you can tell like she has a wig on. Yeah. But then you also do notice because she's in like a wool coat and she's like sweating.
She's like, gosh,
because it's so hot out. So it's like, that would be so challenging with something like that, of like creating consistency throughout filming with that hair. But they do a good job, because I didn't like notice anything.
I mean, like her character, she's like rebellious. So like, you know, her hair kind of looked different in different scenes type of vibe. So maybe if you went back and really paid attention, you could probably see some like inconsistencies. But like, she's just like rebellious.
And it's like, it was like straightened. So it was like very like almost like chunky in how it's set. Yeah. So kind of hides some of like any flaw or thing.
Yes. But that was good.
Just in general, like like iconic stuff happening there. Okay, what else do you have?
My last one was, which I actually was trying to find one that was like funny bad hair. There were people, I was looking just some up to see if anyone had like anything good that I wasn't thinking of, but the one that just made me laugh the most, and it was all over Reddit, was Jacob's wig in Twilight, which I was never a huge Twilight person. I definitely have seen them, but never huge into it. But now, like, looking back at his wig, it is terrible. It is literally the middle part with this like thick, dark, like kind of wave of a hair. And then he like slicks it down and puts it behind his ear, and it just looks absolutely terrible. And I just love that.
I always figured that was because that was like his real hair.
Maybe.
He probably did a sew-in right behind it.
I could see that.
And that's what I figured.
And it's not even necessarily done poorly. Like, I don't think it's one of those wigs where you're like, it's just heinous. Like,
but I also think it's like the other actors who were supposed to be like indigenous and were like legit. Yeah. And so they had like that long, beautiful like hair. So when you put that next to it, it's it's one of those things. But that made me laugh. And then the only other one that was on Reddit that people, which we've talked about too, was Regina George's wig from Mean Girls, which some scenes it was better than others. But what I thought was interesting about that was they were saying that wig cost anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000. That's how much that wig was, that blonde which is insane.
Wig. Yeah.
Because that was also like a while ago.
That was a while ago. Yeah.
And Rachel McAdams, her wig she wore in Wedding Crashers actually like drove me nuts. Like that was one of the first movies where like I loved that movie and it was so funny, but like it wasn't a bad wig.
Yeah.
It was like how they would style it, and there were a couple of scenes in particular where it was like it was one of those things that I would fixate on it. So I was like, it would distract me from the movie because I would just stare at it. And it was like right here. And it was also because it was like super, super dark black.
Yes.
Which she naturally has dark hair.
Right.
But it, instead of like laying it down, it would like come up and then they would style it. And so you could even see like the lace
a little bit
because of how it was. And she's also really fair. And I would just like, I'd be like, oh, fix that wig. But so she's had a couple of iconic wigs.
Yeah.
The Mean Girls wig isn't a bad wig.
No, it's not a bad wig. No.
But I agree. It's just like some scenes.
Some of it, the styling aspect of it. Yeah. It was like the side part with like, I don't know. It did look a little wonky on like at times, but it wasn't a bad wig either. It did look good.
So last that I feel like we must end on, I feel like we would be amiss if we did not mention the most iconic hair, in my opinion, at least, of anything would have to be the Rachel.
The Rachel.
I mean, I don't know that there was anything. There's always been like styles and hair that have become popular in pop culture and really affected how people wore their hair and did things. I can't remember her name, but there was an Olympian. I think she was like a figure skater. It was a little before my time. And she had like this
Tonya Hardy?
No, that was in my time. She was iconic for very different reasons. No, it was it was like this little like page boyish like short haircut, and it was like really, really popular, and a lot of people had it. But when the Rachel came to be, it was like it wasn't just like some people. It was like everyone wanted that hairstyle and loved it, and it's just funny because it's like looking back, it's just like very much of the time.
Yeah,
very much of the time, and just. Funny enough, I mean, I think some of the styles now that are popular kind of are almost a little in that influence.
Oh, for sure.
Style-wise, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know if it's true, but I remember reading something about how supposedly her hairstylist is a very popular hairstylist. And he actually just cut Jenna Bush's hair live on the Today Show when he cut her the bob from... White Lotus, the little, but supposedly like they were like high, and they were like, okay, like he cut her hair when they were high, and they were just like, let's make something like different, and it's just like a super layered up haircut.
It's super
very
cute.
round, like, but that to me, like, you can't have a list of iconic hair,
without the Rachel
on screen without mentioning the Rachel. Low key though, her hair in the movie, oh my God, just not remembering movie names today. Okay. It's such a cute movie. It's her and I can't remember the guy's name. She like is at an ad agency. It's like maybe it was like season 2, 3 of Friends. Her hair in that movie is so great, and her mom actually plays a hairstylist and is like doing her hair.
Cute.
But her hair's like really, really great. It's still like Rachel-ish. It's just like
I feel like she always has good hair in stuff.
She just has good hair.
She has good hair. Yeah.
So anyway, anything else?
That's it.
So if you guys have iconic hair from movies, maybe we could do another one of these. We can or television or just anything. Share. But those are the ones that we had. So hope you enjoyed.
Yes.
Until next time, keep keeping it realish.